All right, today we're gonna take off a soft trifold. Not sure the brand. Looks pretty generic to me. It came on the truck when we bought it. 2 releases right here. A little tricky. It's not my truck. We do this just so the cover can fold back in on itself. Got 2 knobs here. Sometimes those get tight, just wiggle the cover back and forth. It'll help release those. All right, so it is loose. We like to twist it out like that. Take it off. Right. Pretty similar from most soft trifolds. So this cover can now be stored out of the way. Today we're going to be unboxing the WorkSport hard trifold cover for our 22 Ford Maverick. They just sent this to us in the mail, so let's check it out.
So excited! So excited!
This is the first time we've ever seen this cover. We're going to try it out on our own personal Maverick that we have. It's boxed well compared to some other covers that we deal with. Instructions right here on top. Put all of our paperwork out of the way. Put our knife out of the way. I'm known to do damage with those. Or steal them, set them on any flat surface. I don't put anything in my pockets, so who knows where that will be in about 5 minutes. All right, let's check this thing out. Very simple. Looks like 4 items. Tools required: Phillips head screwdriver, 10mm wrench. I don't know if you can see this, but clearly my sales guy's been selling on the golf course iron covers, beer cans, microfibers, and golf towels. So, work outings.
Don't let it happen again. Yes, well, I'll try to be less careless. I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always watching.
Do apologize about the sound. We are a working shop. Customers in and out every day. Pulled it in because it's 101 degrees outside, and I'm not looking to melt. We've never actually seen this cover, like we said. It does come with a tool. Intriguing that there's this few of parts, so I wonder how the install is going to go. I'm going to go get a Phillips and a 10mm. I'm going to grab an Allen on a gun to make this a little easier. And I'll be right back. Dallas, can I borrow your gun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, Ryan, I didn't know there was an option to make the sales on the golf course.
All right. Oh, I guess I've been mic'd up the whole time. Foam cannon. Does this thing look clean?
No.
All right. All right. Super simple install. Right? It doesn't come with the front seal. We still have a front seal on our cover from our previous. I'm going to keep it. Actually, I'm going to rip it off. Let's give this cover the full real test. We're going to line it up. Very similar to our previous covers, witness marks. That cover feels nice. It's a solid aluminum panel, like a Lomax, unlike a Real Truck MX4. Yeah, first impressions, this is solid. The seal, any cover that sits on top of the rail is going to seal really well. We've mentioned that in previous videos. Any cover that sits down versus a flush mount is going to be ideal. All right, let me see my instructions. All right, just like any other cover, they do want us to close. Big jump there. Close the tailgate. Check fitment. And push it forward a little. It's a better sound. I don't know if you can pick that up, Sam, but it sounds better. We're looking down. You can shift it just a touch. You can kind of see a witness mark from our old cover. About an inch. About an inch. That's a real inch, not a male inch. All right, once it is aligned, these are going to go up front. Very similar to like an undercover or the new back clamps. Slides in, goes under the rail, tightens down. Then we'll get to our back clamps. See if I can do this. Not getting in. Oh, my mic. Oh, the bolt. There it is. If you don't read the instructions, you will go through some things very similar to me. There's actually a center access hole. Super simple. Screw that down. Microfiber makes for a nice pillow. There is a slot underneath here that the clamp does fit up into, ensuring that it doesn't go back and forth. We'll say from the bulkhead to the tailgate so it stays true to where it's supposed to be. So we'll make those hand tight, not super tight, just hand tight. Instructions now tell us. Let's see where these are gonna go. Thank you for your patience. You know, this is taking forever.
Forever.
That's a lot. 6 minutes. Never did grab that Allen, so I'll use the one from the box. All right, so this bracket does have a lip on it that goes on the actual bed rail cap. That makes it pretty easy for alignment. There's a long side. See the bolt here? There's a long side and a short side. Long side will go up under the bed rail, where the short side will sit nice and hidden underneath the bracket. Nice and hand tight. Check it, make sure this is in line. Doesn't get much better than that. We'll move on to the next side. All right, if I look across, if my cover is aligned, this is going to be a good starting point. No, today was an uninspired back day that was cut slightly short by my sales guy's neediness. Child size, huh? Yeah. I probably almost made that similar comment to that earlier today in public, but I decided they didn't know me. Yeah, so if you can see, this is how we check to see if the cover is ready to go. It is not lined. That is a lot better. So let's make sure. We're going to slide this bracket back almost a full bolt. Man, 10-minute videos aren't usually my thing, but it just shows you at home, this is something you can easily do in your garage, in your driveway. Okay, that's in line. You see it's loose, that's where that 10 mil is going to come in. We're going to bring that bracket down. The Allens, the Phillips head screws, I'm guessing are going to be for this to adjust it in and out. This side, it looks like we're going to need to adjust it just a touch. Didn't read the instructions. I made a pretty big assumption, but look at that. Much better. Yeah, that just happened. That's what that means. gonna have to pick this tailgate up.
And then we're talking a little cover, we went over that. That's pretty straightforward.
All right, let's check this again. Oh, it needs to go down, not up. That would make complete sense. All right. Nice and tight. How many minutes is that?
12:25. We're getting just
12:25. Less than 15-minute install.
with the
Very nice. I do like it. And for the price point, it's completely American made.
America wins again.
I'm excited to see real world testing this week, this holiday weekend. As you can see, I'm sure he's gonna go golfing. Rain is in the forecast, so we'll put it through some real world tests. And we'll let you know how it is. That cover's nice. And it's cheap. In comparison.
How's the install?
12 minutes. Getting tools. If I am still mic'd up, these wrenches are probably much better than an actual gun. It'll let you fine tune this adjustment. I'm just gonna drop it just a touch. Jesus. Maybe I did hit the gym today. Oh no, that was Milwaukee's Power Tools. I actually can't take any credit for that. That is why a box end wrench is probably going to be better for this install. You do not need crazy muscle. Oh yeah, much better. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap. So this WorkSport AL3 Pro, I've been walking around it for about a minute or so after the install. Very impressed. It took a lot of the pain points that we get from other covers. We install three covers a day, roughly on average, 15 covers a week. And we're kind of really looking this one over. Like I said, it's the first time we've ever seen it. We reached out. They sent us, we bought one. They didn't send us one. We did buy this. Just really impressed. So on some trifolds, you have that external seal and this end cap is flimsy plastic and it wants to break. No external seals, all hidden seals. Like I said, like a Lomax, but with fantastic corners, just gives it a little bit different appeal. Middle panel doesn't lock like some covers, but it's not really necessary because you're never driving with it in that position. You're going to be driving with it in this position. Buckles simple. The clasp is, it feels like good quality. The buckle actually buckles. We have a problem with another manufacturer where we can't get them to stay. That's nice to see. All in all, very impressed. I am let's rephrase that. I am going to order more of these, specifically F-150 covers, which are some of the most popular covers out there. I want to see how it fits on a full-size truck. Then we probably got a few guinea pigs out there in our customer base willing to try it on a 2500, but it's 3 panels, works really well, constructed really well. Like I said before, really excited to see real-world testing. get that feedback from my sales guy. My fault here. I had pulled the buckle out and it came out of the strap came out of the buckle, so that's where I'm finger fucking it right now, and I will get better.
I got to bleep you again.
That's right. I almost censored myself, but then I decided that what is the point?
Good time to tell them we're watching Truck Bed Boys with all our shop craziness.
Right, Truck Bed Boys will have the unfiltered shop talk. Kind of like locker room talk, but a little bit different. There we go. Got that in. Nice, tight. Good deal. Yeah, that's my signature. Nice and tight. All right, instructions. I will put this all in the driver's seat.
Why? That's not going to do anything with it. He's a sales guy. He doesn't install.
Maybe I'll find it in my glove box at a later date. Very cool. All right, we'll turn the camera off and then we'll get Lee's reaction just on microphone.
I like the rubber handle on the drawstring. That's kind of nice. It's pretty easy to do right there. That's not bad.
Right.
That's nice. Comes out really easy like that. Comes down. It's not bad. Fit and finish looks pretty good on it.
What about the seals?
Yeah.
Hitting seals like a Lomax.
Yeah, on this, it would come up a little if they're not touching, I think right here.
Now you're seeing,
This right here is not touching.
but you have these back seals, I think.
Okay, well, that's
So
where
yeah, I
I
see
would
that.
say if you see this over here,
Yeah.
especially right here, there's more of a gap than you think there is there. Even though you've got that back seal, the thing to remember is the back seal is the same width as the front seal. So it doesn't stagger where it comes down further on that back seal. So you want me to take a light and shine through this way so you can see?
I'm gonna go inside the bed and we're gonna look to see if we see any daylight.
Okay. And I can even question down on it and see daylight.
All right, good call, Lee. Oh.
I'll land here.
How do you get that tighter? Yeah, don't start putting your hand in there like somebody.
Well. But, yes.
No, that's why I said we need to do some real world testing to see how this is gonna work. Remember, no cover is 100% watertight,
Right.
but as these seals, yeah, that's gonna be a good one. Good call out, Lee.
So it's, I can see daylight right on this side line.
Can I make that cover photo?
So I can see daylight right through here. I can see from there, there.
Yep.
See them? Right through here. Now, the problem you run into, where I say with this, is this is actually pretty common. You've got someone that's got a truck that's within 2 to 3 years old, like this is, so you can't blame this necessarily, although this does feel like it comes down a little bit, like it had something heavy on it. If you run your hand through here, you can feel that.
Oh, you can feel where the,
So the plastic may have possibly been damaged.
yeah, from your old cover. The old cover did wrench down right there, so you can
Well-
see that the bed rail cap is not actually flat, which is a big precursor to it is not the cover's fault, it is the truck's fault or the previous cover's fault. Yes, good call out. All right, let's hope that his golf clubs don't get wet, but
I do like that with the rubber on there.
Pull that up and show me.
That's a little easier to grab and feel. It sounds silly, but I think that actually has almost like feels a little bit more quality in the sense that instead of just the sport, because some people
just
do
the
kind of-
vinyl coated cord, vinyl coated cord. That's a little tongue twister.
I mean, some
Does
people are
feel
like-
cheap.
Yeah, some people are like, that's all it is.
And when
How
we're
did you say that to me?
when we're talking about a $1,500 cover installed, that's a difference. I think this WorkSport is right around $1,000 uninstalled. So it's got the American made, it's got some quality on its side, and it's not venture capital owned trying to meet a
Right. Did it say how
profit
much weight
target.
it hold on top?
I don't know, that's a good question.
Okay.
Other covers are,
I'll put it up on the screen.
this is aluminum, like a Lomax.
That is aluminum?
Yeah, it's not hollow, it's supposed to be solid.
Some kind of coating on it.
Yeah,
That's different than I'm used to.
right?
Cool.
Well, we'll send it out the door and
Yeah. I mean, if you get, on our particular one, if we get water here, that's what we need to see and know it's the cap from where the previous one was on. So what we really need to check is up here
yeah,
and see up there how it's sealing. Because you can expect you're gonna get something here. It's up there and at the very back here, what we need to see is it dripping in those areas. That's just my 2 cents.
yeah, because it was pretty much right where this clamp is.
And that's right.
And that's right where it
You can
dips.
feel it.
Yeah.
And it was French going, it was hard for me to get it off. It's the only girl in the shop I used to
Was it?
get all the
Okay.
guys to get it off. It's not gonna hurt.
Yes, you are right. We can look at it. Why was it hard to get off? It's because it has these really shitty clamps. These were,
Old school.
yeah, these are definitely an older style.
Yep.
Do they work really well? Yes, they do, but they need to be adjusted properly. And then as the seal smashes down over time, people tend to make them overly tight, and that's where you're gonna start getting that plastic bed rail deformation.
Seriously, the boss goes ahead and puts a cover on and leaves all of this for me to do. That's awesome.
Another day in paradise, buddy.
Huh?
Paradise.